Hello guys, it's your boy Anime Squad 101 here, back with another video today. Today is What If Deku Had His Mom's Quirk But Stronger Part 3. I know it's been a long time, actually no, not a long time, it's been like a month since I made a part to this, but I was trying to figure out what to do with it because a big chunk of the League of Villains is out of the picture. So, I had to do something, and I figured it out. Just a second ago, I was watching, this one anime. I forget the name. But then I'm like, hold up. I could use this. So yeah, you'll see. So yeah, Todoroki is still still captured. They're trying to get Todoroki to join the League of Villains, but Todoroki will not change sides. Then, one day, when they were ending their session of torture-ish, I mean, they kind of burn him a little, but, other than that, they burn him, and then they try to convince him that heroes are garbage and they're not coming for him. Todoroki kind of knowing that's not true because this is Endeavor we're talking about. He ain't just gonna leave his quote unquote best creation out there to die or rot. So yeah, then they hear a knock on the door and they hear someone say, "Pizza delivery." And they're like, who ordered pizza? Dabi's just like, not me. And then that's when the wall gets smashed, revealing All Might, Endeavor, and Kame Woods. Kame Woods, trapping the Shigaraki and Dabi. Yeah, those are the only two villains left now that I think about it. I thought there was one more. Wait, I might have said this in a previous recording when I was trying to make this, or it came in part 2. Hold up. This was in my other attempt to try to record this. Well, before all that happened, like 2 days before all that happened, the guy that brings in all the villains comes in with 2 villains. One of the villains, they call themselves Pain, and the other is called Zero. Pain's quirk is he's able to induce pain, but the pain, he feels half of the pain himself. So if he was to have like someone want to induce the pain of someone punching that person, he would feel half of that punch, his power. That's the only downside to his quirk. And Zero's quirk, I'm gonna say it is, hold up. I had something, but then I'm scared I'm saying this, but what if Zero had admin commands, like Zero from Code Geass? Why did I say Code Geass? Code Geass, the Zero from Code Geass. If he had admin commands, dang, that'd be just sad. But Zero's quirk is gonna be, I'm gonna say it's. Hold up, I have to think of something. His quirk will actually be Tentacle. What he could do is pretty much he can create tentacles from his fingers to bind people or attack. So pretty much like squid tentacles. Like deception things, they have that. So yeah. They knock down the door. Kame Woods attack, binds the people, the villains. Then, Zero uses his Nope, his name ain't Zero. His name is... Hold up. His name's Squid. Squid uses his tentacles to try to bind the heroes that are there, but not working. And then, then the villains start puking out, and Todoroki puking out this black sludge that envelops them, and then they teleport away. The heck is my brother yelling about this time? I don't know if you guys heard that, but I didn't hear him all of a sudden just yell, go, ah! I'm like, did he stub his toe? Or what? Yelling at my mom because he hates doing his work? I have no clue. Speaking about online school, last time. So then the fight with All For One happens. They still try to rescue Todoroki. They succeed just by using Deku's telekinesis to, drag Todoroki over there. Throwing the villains over towards where All For One's punching All Might. So, right when All For One's about to make contact with All Might, there's just there's just pain right there, and All For One just punches him. Oh my. So yeah, that happens. Pain and Squid are knocked out. Then All For One teleports the League of Villains away. I think that's what happened. I don't remember. I haven't seen season 3 in a while. I haven't watched My Hero Academia in a while. That's All Might and All For One's fight goes similar as in canon, but All For One missing more attacks because Deku is using his telekinesis to shift All For One's hand away. So All For One goes down a bit easier. All Might still do the United States of Smash. And yeah, that's how not Hosu, dang, I forget the name. Not Hosu, it doesn't matter anymore. Kamino. That's how Kamino Ward ended. And now it is... The dorms still get placed into effect. They still have their little filler episode where they do the competition about dorms. Deku is pretty basic. It's like a basic room. Desk with a computer on it. A few All Might things here and there. Like a poster with the top 5 heroes, top 7, I don't care. Heroes on it, and then yeah, that's pretty much what his room was like. Shoot, I forgot the guy's name. The guy that uses sugar to make muscle, still wins because he pretty much bribed the girls with the food or the sweets, and yeah, that's how that works. Bakugo. Shoot, did I make them friends? Yeah, I did make them friends. So Bakugo doesn't ask to fight Deku because first of all, he was even captured. Second of all, they're friends, so even if he was captured, he might have asked for a fight, but might not have. So yeah, that's how that will go. Gosh darn it. Then they're in class, and then Aizawa says, "Come in." as the big three walk in. Mirio. Why was I about to say Hajime? No, Hajime is a different anime. Mirio, Tamaki, and Nejire. Nejire, Hajime. Sounds about the same. Now I know why I got mixed up. I feel way more comfortable. Okay, Mirio tries to talk to them, but it's not coming that great. Not really able to talk and get their attention that great. So he asks to fight them. Same thing pretty much happens as in canon, but the last person standing is Deku and Mirio because every time Mirio tried to attack Deku, Deku used his telekinesis to move Mirio to the side, him just facing through the floor every time that he does this. So then it's just them. They fight for a while, and then they're both tired because Deku would try to hold Mirio in one place with his telekinesis and then use One for All to try to beat Mirio, but that it doesn't work. So yeah, that happens. Then, they do the internships. Everyone picking the same internships. Deku still choosing Night Eye, and then it's time for the Night Eye agency arc or internships arc. I don't know. Chisaki arc. I don't remember. So yeah. That happens. Ooh, if I could do a what if on that. I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek of a what if that's in the works. I'm not doing it now because I need to finish some what ifs. I checked on YouTube. No one has done this what if. No one has. I don't know if I just muffled the mic. No, I checked on YouTube. No one has done this what if, so I've had I have like two original what ifs that I know for sure, which was what if Deku had licked Botch's powers, aka Plunder, or I messed up when I did the second part. No, I'm pretty sure I didn't do the USJ. If I did the USJ in that, I messed up. I think I did do the USJ. Oh shoot, whatever. I know that what if was original. Only I have done that. And then this what if is original. Because I was checking YouTube because one night I was reading Food Wars, the manga, and then it hit me after I stopped reading it and I was trying to think of what to do, and then it hit me. What if Soma Yukihira was the Shield hero? I'm like, that could work. But I need to finish what ifs before I do that one. So yeah, that ain't gonna come out for a while. Back to the what if. Okay, when they get to Night Eye's agency, Miria opens the door to Sir Night Eye's office. They see Bubble Girl being tickled in that machine. Deku still is like, what is this place? So yeah, then Mirio says, "Hey Night Eye, this is Izuku Midori, the kid that I was telling you about." Sir Night Eye is just like, "Oh, I see." Mirio whispering to Deku to at least try to make him laugh. Then Deku still tries to do the imitation of All Might, with trying to make his face look like that All Might and talking like him. Sir Night not finding that funny, still saying, "Are you trying to ridicule the man?" The same thing happens as a canon. Deku explaining that no, he was actually doing imitating the All Might from the Lake, Salt Lake, whatever the salt incident was, I forget. So yeah, that happens. Then Tsunade tells Mirio and Bubble Girl to get out of the office so he and Midoriya can have a chat. Tsunade still telling Deku that he'll have to take the stamp and sign it himself. That happening, Deku just using telekinesis to go, whoop, takes the stamp, and stamps the paper. And yeah, that happens. Tsunade is impressed, but it's just like, oh, you passed. The next day, they go on patrol. I mean, before that, Tsunade still tells him about Chisaki and the Shihei Hasaikai, and telling him to be on guard for them. Deku and Mirio just say, right, and they go on patrol. Then a little girl bumps into Deku. Deku just say, you alright there? You took a pretty hefty fall there. She just being scared of Deku when he's oh gosh, what am I saying anymore? The girl being scared when Deku puts his hand out to her to try to pick her up. Then, out of the shadows, you hear, Eri, don't bug the heroes, they're busy. Eri just grabbing on to Deku. Deku kind of realizing that Eri has all these bandages. And that she's also gripping him tightly when she heard that voice. Deku getting on guard, seeing Chisaki. Chisaki's just like, Eri, come on, we have to go home. Eri gripping Deku tighter. Deku asking, what have you been doing to this girl? She's covered in bandages. Chisaki just saying, I haven't been doing anything to her. She's a young child. She's gonna fall and scrape her knee and whatever. Deku not buying this and just saying, tell me the truth. Chisaki just saying, fine, I'll tell you the truth. Just let's talk about this in this over here. It's a bit of private. It's a private matter. Overhaul starts taking off his glove. That's when Eri starts trying to squirm out. Deku using his telekinesis, so that won't even happen. As soon as Chisaki went to try to take his glove off, Deku felt a lot of bloodlust coming off of him. So, Deku having Mirio trying to tell him to just give it to her, and we can give her it, and then we'll try to get her later. Deku not listening, and then uses telekinesis to make him and Mirio shoot out of the alley, and then they start running. Overhaul trying to go after them to get Eri back. But Deku uses his telekinesis to just chuck Overhaul back into the alley, knocking him out for a little. They get to Night Eye's agency. They tell him what happened. Night Eye just scolds Deku and just says, "Why would you do that? What would you do if that went wrong and civilians start dying?" Deku's just like, "I wouldn't let that happen. My telekinesis would stop that from happening." So Night Eye's just like, "You fool! What if they had a eraser type quirk on them? If they had someone that could erase your quirk like Eraserhead, you would be dead. You would probably be dead, and lots of civilians with you." But I have to admit, when credit's due, you rescued a child from Overhaul, so I'll let you off this time. I wonder what he was doing with a child. Deku just saying, he said it was his daughter. Sir Night Eye's just like, "Oh, I see. We'll have to run some tests." Eri, hearing that, just grabs onto Deku, or tugs his shirt a little. I don't know how you want to pronounce it. Deku just saying, I don't think she wants to do tests. I think that's what Shisaki was doing to her. So it's like, oh, I see. So yeah, back to Overhaul's point of view. Overhaul got to his hideout, killed a few of his henchmen because he is pissed that two interns, not even pro heroes yet, was able to stop him and take Eri from him. So he is pissed. Then one of his that one dude that can like manipulate objects, that was manipulating the whole building. I don't remember his name. The small guy with the mask, the fool plague doctor mask. I don't know his name. Calms him down, saying, "If you continue to kill our men, we won't have any men left to make the Shihei Hasaikai great." Overhaul calming down and just saying, "We have to retrieve Eri." While we're going on, same thing as canon is happening. Heroes starting to get, same thing with the rest of the interns. Ochako and Froppy taking down that one villain. Same thing with Thackum, Tamaki, and Kirishima with the quirk racing bullets. And yeah, now why does this always happen when I'm recording a video? At least they get it in the right time with what if Deku's, with My Hero Academia what ifs. So yeah, then all the internship people are called to meet up with their agencies, or with the people with the people they're interning with. Oh my. So the same info thing goes on with Canon. Rocklock still asking why a couple of children are here with us. Same thing happening as Canon, but this time Rocklock isn't complaining that Deku and Mirio didn't rescue the girl, or Eri. Then the Shihei Hasaikai raid starts with that same guy busting out the door and saying, "Why are you here having business with us?" And the fight starting. Deku just using his telekinesis to slam the guy's head into the ground until he's knocked out. Then the police just while the doors were flying, Deku uses telekinesis to make sure they didn't kill the police and heroes. And then the police just get the guy handcuffed in that one cuff that just goes around their whole body so they can't move. And yeah, that happens. Then, then they keep going into the Psyche base, defeating the villains that come up. They get split up by that guy. I forget his name. Why do I skip this major stuff? When the Hisaikai came to the League of Villains hideout to try to make the League of Villains a part of the Shihei Hisaikai, Shigaraki was hesitant to be absorbed under them, but having no choice, making a deal with Overhaul that for now the League of Villains will be known as under or part of the Shihei Hisaikai for now until we can get back up on our feet. Overhaul agreeing to this, and yeah, that's happening. So Overhaul is notified that the heroes are raiding. So they ready up the rest of the League of Villains. Shigaraki, Dabi, Pain, and Squid. The same fight goes as a canon. Mirio almost losing his quirk, but Deku entering the battle a bit sooner with his telekinesis. He was just able to destroy the walls, so he was able to do that. Mirio almost losing his quirk, but the bullet is stopped and then destroyed. Then the fight happens pretty much similar to canon, but Chisaki going down a bit easier with Deku's telekinesis. And that's the end of the Overhaul arc. Should I do the festival? Okay, I'm gonna do the festival. This is what I'm gonna do with this What If. I will do all of Season 4, and then pause the What If, put it on hold, until Season 5 comes out, or I decide, hey, I reread the manga, and I'm gonna bring this back. So, after this What If is going on hold until further notice. So yeah. Aizawa tells her about the festival. They still come up with the same ideas for what to do. Them still coming upon the conclusion for a concert. And yeah. Hold up, I need to pause this. Gentle and Labrava still plan on breaking into UA to record it and then just skedaddle and then post it. So yeah, they still meet Eri. The rest of Class 1A still meets Eri. Eri being a bit happier as in canon since she wasn't saved and then was tested on a bit more. So she's a bit happier, not that much, but a smidge happier than in canon. They still have Deku and Mirio still have lunch with Eri, Principal Nezu, and Midnight still coming up and sitting by them, and then they continue practicing. Deku being on two teams, the special effects and the dancing team, because they know that Deku can be up there dancing while having the Ayama get moved around with his telekinesis. Him just having to slightly think about it. Him also being a bit of a better dancer than a canon, since he was wasn't as shy, so he was more into dancing than not even doing it, and that would be his first time, since he would go with his friends to a karaoke thing. So yeah, that's not important. So everything goes as in canon. The rope being destroyed, him having to go to the convenience store that was down the hill from UA, him still running into Gentle Criminal and La Brava. The same thing happening as a canon, but when Deku was gonna apprehend them, Gentle used his gentle sandwich thing, however you want to call it, and then just jumps away. Deku coming after him, using his telekinesis to make him fly, or float, however the heck you want to call it, and then he catches up with them on that construction site. Gentle's still loosening the bolts, and then having the thing start falling. Deku's going to save the man that was down there holding the wire. Oh, shoot, how much percent? Shoot, I messed up a lot. Deku can use 35% of One For All. I don't know if I said that already. But with all his training, dang, is this what if or a different what if? Yeah, I think this is this what if. Deku doing all the training with Kirishima, he still, he can use 35%. He already unlocks Black Whip. So while Deku is holding the beam up, he tries to use Black Whip. Black Whip reaching its limit as how far it could go. But Gentle gets away. Deku putting down the beam and then following him. So the fight pretty much goes as a canon, but is different. Being different because La Brava had to use her quirk way earlier than as in canon. Him getting defeated, bringing them to UA, and he's not as late as in canon. He was able to make it 5 minutes before the thing started. And it goes as a canon. Eri still smiling. Sir Night ain't dead, so he was able to come and watch that. So everything goes as a canon. Eri smiling. And yeah. I think that... Actually, no. I'm gonna do it. The festival happening. If I get copyrighted this, I swear. This is all for you guys. So yeah. The festival going on. Their concert's about to start. And hold up. Wait, I'm sorry. Well, I'm sad. I was gonna play the Class 1A performance that they did in the UA not sports festival, at the festival, but it didn't work. I tried, but it didn't work. That sucks. So yeah, everything happens in the canon, and that is where this what if is going to end for now. Like, subscribe, thank you for watching, and goodbye.